Hi everyone, it's the Pantry Mummy here and I'm going to show you how to make sourdough pizza. Now I'm adding water, active sourdough starter, I've chosen active in this video, honey, okay, I'm mixing that all together and now I'm going to add 500 grams of bread flour, salt and olive oil. Now I'm bringing that together. As you can see, I'm now using my dough scraper. It's quite dry, so I'm going to leave that for around half an hour to come together. Now you'll see that this has now been sitting for around 30 minutes and I'm going to pop it out onto the bench and I'm going to knead my dough until it is nice and elastic. Okay, now this isn't a sticky dough. It should be really lovely and elastic and allow you to stretch the dough. I'm going to knead probably for around 10 minutes. Now, I have chosen to use active starter in this video. I have quite a mature starter, okay, and I feed my starter twice a day. So generally I always use active starter because I have it on hand. Now, this recipe will work with discard, okay, and there are notes for this in the recipe and blog posts which you will be able to access. Now I've kneaded this and you can see that it's not sticky, okay, so it's all come together quite nicely. Now once I've finished kneading, I'm going to leave this in a warm bowl, okay, to double in size. Now, the joy of video editing, this has now doubled in size and I'm going to shape it. I'm choosing to make my balls of dough 200 grams, okay, I weigh them for consistency. You can see that I'm just loosely shaping them into balls, okay, and I'm going to leave these balls for around 30 minutes just so that the gluten can relax. Now you can see that the dough isn't sticking to my hands, okay, it shouldn't be sticking to your hands, it should be lovely and stretchy. I'm using semolina flour to shape my dough, okay, and you can see that I'm just using my fingertips to stretch it out. And then I'm using the weight of the dough. Okay, you can see that here. I'm just using that to do the final shaping. Now, unfortunately, my camera did kind of cut that bit out, but you can see that I'm not using a rolling pin at all. I'm putting semolina flour, okay, onto my pizza peel to make sure that I can slide those pizza bases into the oven. Now, you can see here again, I'm using just my fingertips to gently push the dough out. Now, if your dough doesn't relax at this point, okay, or doesn't seem to stretch, then just leave it for 10 minutes and come back and it should stretch out. Now, I do use quite a bit of semolina just to make sure that my pizza bases do not stick to the pizza peel because I cook my pizza bases on a pizza stone, okay? So I really want to make sure that I can slide those off. Now you can see here I'm just using, again, the weight of the dough to pull it out into a round, okay? And then I will pop it onto the pizza peel. Now I then will leave those for a little while, okay, just so that they can relax before I top them. And you'll see that in my next shot, okay, here they are, they've been relaxing for around half an hour and I'm going to pop on some sauce and cheese and all my various toppings. Okay, now in this video I do make quite a few pizzas, but I've cut a few of them out just so that you're not watching for hours. Here's my famous pizza, which is potato and rosemary, okay, and now I'm going to cook them in a preheated oven. You can see I slide them straight onto my hot pizza stone, okay, and then pull them straight out. Now that didn't take that long to cook. Enjoy your sourdough pizza, guys.